Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we'll have the Srimad Bhagavatam class, and before that we'll do Jaya Radha Madhava. Then we'll start the Srimad Bhagavatam class. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya. Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya. Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya. Hari Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya. Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya. Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya 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 Jaya Gurudev जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, समवेता भक्तवृंद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1st, Chapter 8, verse number 31. So we are going to the old model, that is the chapter number 8, that is the title by Prayers of Queen Kunti. So verse number 31 today we are going to read. So verse number is the 31. This verse is very, very important, In this verse, while starting, we'll see that, like we can see Krishna, present in front of us. So we will see Krishna present in front of us. If we do not see, then at the end of the lecture, at the end of the session, you can ask me, Prabhu, I did not see Krishna. Okay, then we'll see all together. If we do not see individually Krishna present in front of us, then we will all see together, how we can see that. So this verse is so beautifully, Kunti Maharani has composed this, and that we will go together. I will recite it 3 times, and then we will recite individually, and then we'll do the translation, purport, and then we'll do the discussion. So I will go for this verse. Gopya dadetai kritaga sidam tavad. Can Yate dadasru kalilanjana sambhramaksham. Vakram niniya bhaya bhavanaya sthitasya. Samam vimohyati bhirapi yad vibhoti. Gopya dadetai kritaga sidam tavad. Yate dadasru kalilanjana sambhramaksham. Vaktam niniya bhaya bhavanaya stitasya. Sama vimohyati bhirapi yad vibhoti. So you can recite individually. Gopya dade tvai kritaga sidam tavad. Yate dadasru kalilanjana sambhramaksham. वक्त्रां निनीय भयभावनया स्थितस्य सामा विमोहयति भिरपि यद्बिभेति। गोप्या ददे त्वयि कृतगासिदाम तावत् या ते ददाश्रु कलिलाञ्जन सम्भ्रमाक्षम् स्थितस्य वक्तां निनीय भयभावनया स्थितस्य सामा विमोहयति भिरपि यद्विभूति। Thank you so very much. You have hearted this verse. गोप्या ददे त्वयि कृतगासिदाम तावत् या ते ददाश्रु कलिलाञ्जन सम्भ्रमाक्षम् वक्तां निनीय भयभावनया स्थितस्य सामा विमोहयति भिरपि यद्विभेति। Thank you so very much, Jishnu. You have hearted this, and you are the future of this Srila Prabhupada missions, So thank you so very much. Anybody else would like to go? So we'll do word to word, and then translation, and then purport. Gopi, the cowherd lady, Yashoda. Adbe took up Tvai on your Kirtagasi, creating disturbances by breaking the butter pot. Dam, rope. Tavat, at that time. Ya, that which. Te, your. Dasa, situation. Asru Kalila, overflooded with tears. Anjana, ointment. Sambrama, perturbed. Aksham, eyes. Vaktram, face. Niniya, downwards. Bhaya bhavanaya, by thoughts of fear. Sthitasya, of the situation. Sa, that. Mam, me. Vimohyati, bewilders. Vi api, even fear personified. Yat, whom. Bibheti, is afraid. And the translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My dear Krishna, Yashoda took up a rope to bind you when you committed an offense, and your perturbed eyes overflooded with tears, which washed the massacre from your eyes, and you were afraid, though fear personified is afraid of you. This sight is bewildering to me. So this is very, very significant. This sight is bewildering to me. So Kunti Maharani can see, that sight, seen, she can see. So purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Here is another explanation of the bewilderment created by the pastime of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is the supreme in all circumstances. As already explained, Here is a specific example of the Lord's being the supreme and at the same time playing in the presence of his pure devotee. The Lord's pure devotee renders service unto the Lord out of unalloyed love only. And while discharging such devotional service, the pure devotee forgets the position of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord also accepts the loving service of his devotees more relatively when the service is rendered spontaneously out of pure affection without anything of reverential admiration. Generally, the Lord is worshipped by the devotees in a reverential attitude, but the Lord is meticulously pleased when the devotee, out of pure affection and love, consider the Lord to be less important than himself. The Lord's pastime in the original abode of Goloka Vrindavan are exchanged in that spirit. The friends of Krishna consider him one of them. They do not consider him to be the reverential importance. The parents of the Lord, who are all pure devotees, consider him a child only. The Lord accepts the chastisement of the parents more cheerfully than the prayers of the Vedic hymns. Similarly, he accepts the approaches of his fiancés more palatably than the Vedic hymns. When Lord Krishna was present in the material world to manifest his eternal pastime of the transcendental realm of Goloka Vrindavan as an attraction of the people in general, he displayed a unique picture of subordination before his foster mother Yashoda. Can someone continue from here? My,
She took a rope and threatened the Lord that she would tie him up, as is generally done in the ordinary household. Seeing the rope in the hands of Mother Yashoda, the Lord bowed down his head and began to weep just like a child, and tears rolled down his cheeks, washing off the black ointment smeared about his beautiful eyes. This picture of the Lord is adored by Kunti Devi, because she is conscious of the Lord's supreme position. He is feared often by fear personified, yet he is afraid of his mother, who wanted to punish him, just in an ordinary manner. Kunti was conscious of the exalted position of Krishna, whereas Yashoda was not. Therefore, Yashoda's position was more exalted than Kunti's. Mother Yashoda got the Lord as her child, and the Lord made her forget altogether that her child was the Lord himself. If Mother Yashoda had been conscious of the exalted position of the Lord, she would certainly have hesitated to punish the Lord. But she was made to forget this situation, because the Lord wanted to make a complete gesture of childishness before the affectionate Yashoda. This exchange of love between the mother and the son was performed in a natural way, and Kunti, remembering the scene, was bewildered, and she could do nothing but praise the transcendental filial love. Indirectly, Mother Yashoda is praised for her unique position of love, for she could control even the all-powerful Lord as her beloved child.
thank you so very much for reading, Mataji and Prabhuji. So let's close our eyes for 30 seconds and try to realize that what we read, So then we can try to visualize what we have read. So 3, 2, 1, go, 30 seconds. Yeah, we can open our eyes. And now we can see, center of the picture there in the back. Do we see that, everyone? The same thing we are going to talk and we are talking about. And same thing I was talking about, we can see Krishna. Yashoda Mata is mentioned so very beautifully in this verse as a prayer. And so let's have the discussion after taking the blessings from Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, Vaishnavas, and Lord Krishna himself. Om Agyana Timiraganasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Sri Gura Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guran Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Savedatam Savedutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Naminstamcha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschat Desa Tarine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Vrishabhanave Devi Daita Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vigyana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuru Jala Premadhya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Sakti Vigrahaye Namastute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dhanta Harine Namo Gaura Kisoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambha Rasambodha Padambhujaye Te Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Sakti Sarupaya Rupanuaya Varyate Gaura Virbhava Bhumestha Nideshta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarva Bhamaha Sri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvayeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaurati Sanamaha Panchatatvakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakti Saktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Sri Radha Kanta Namastute Jayatam Suruto Pangor Mama Mandir Matirgati Matsarvam Padam Bhaja Sri Radha Madan Mohanam Divya Vindaranya Kalpa Drumadaha Srimad Ratnagad Sinyastanato Srimad Radhasila Govinda Devo Presta Livi Sebyamano Asmarami Sriman Rasara Sarambi Vansi Vatatata Ishtita Kashname Venu Gopinatha Gopinatha Sri Astuna Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Siradhe Vrinda Baneswari Vrishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda Hare Nam Eva Kevalam Kalau Naste Naste Gatiranyatha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So once more translation. My dear Krishna, Yasoda took up a rope to bind you when you committed an offense, and your perturbed eyes overflooded with tears, which washed the massacre from your eyes, and you were afraid, though the fear personified is afraid of you. This sight is bewildering to me. So Krishna, we know the position of Krishna, right? In the Bhagavad Gita, the 11th chapter is the what? The 11th chapter is the what is that? The Virat Rupa, universal form. Vishwarupa, Virat Rupa, universal form. So when Arjuna saw the universal form, he got bewildered totally. He got totally bewildered, like seeing Arjuna, because seeing Krishna, like Krishna, he was seeing Krishna like as a friend. He was talking to him. He was even he was joking on the bed. He was eating with him together with him. So by seeing the universal form, where thousands of mouth, thousands of head, thousands of so by seeing that, he got totally bewildered. So then he bowed down, from the front, from the side, from the back, from the all side, he's bowed down. Like Prabhu is bound down, Yeah. So by bowing down, we totally surrender to the Krishna. So Krishna, that's what again saying in the Bhagavad Gita, Man manabhav mad bhakto madhya ji mam namaskru. So bowing down is the first quality of a devotee, So to qualify ourselves first when we enter or anywhere, even though when we approach to the Guru, when we want to know something, so first qualification is to bow down, to do humble obeisances. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. Then we can ask the question, like how things are there, because the Guru has seen the tattva, he has seen the truth, he can impart the knowledge. So here, Mother Yasoda is remembering the past time of the Krishna childhood, when Krishna was thieving the butter and he was distributing to the monkeys and everyone, and he was scattering all the butters here and there. So Mother Yasoda was thinking like, is that what I am preparing the butter is not tasty, that he is going to the other house and he is thieving the butters. So she was preparing that we know in the Damodar Lila, right? So she was preparing that, she was boiling the milk, and while she was feeding Krishna, so milk started boiling. So she put Krishna aside and she went to see the milk, right? So Krishna, Krishna who is, honor of all the universe, he should be given attention rather than the milk, So milk is very insignificant, right? So he's thinking like, you are leaving me and you are going to see the milk. So that's what he started, then took that okal, and on that then he took that these butters were there, kept there. So then he ate some butters, but he also scattered and here and there, and he distributed to the monkey and all, right? Those all things. So by seeing those naughtiness of the Krishna, Yasoda, thought of to punish Krishna. So she took the rope. So when she took the rope, Krishna, who is from Krishna, everybody gets bewildered, even Brahma gets bewildered. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaya Mohyanti Yat Surya. All the rishis, munis and all gets bewildered from Krishna, like, Krishna, what he can manifest, even Yamaraj reports everything to Krishna, right? How many, he has taken the death, how many punishment he has given and everything. Report goes to Krishna. So Krishna is so powerful, having all the opulence, and one of the opulence, that is the virya, that is the power. So he is all powerful, and by seeing the rope, Mother Yasoda has not binded Krishna. Just she has taken the rope. Krishna is, just scared, afraid, like she will be coming and binding. If you see, visualize, Mother Yasoda even bind Krishna to the, what is that? The belly. Dam, Odar. Odar means belly. Dam means rope. So she has binded. If you see anywhere in the figure also, so she has not binded the hand, not like this. So only binded the Udar, that is the belly. So if a thief is binded only the Udar, so what thief can do? The hand is free. But Krishna puts everyone bewildered. Krishna himself got, he put himself under the Yoga Maya. Krishna cannot be, put under the Yoga Maya, under the Maya. So, but for doing the Leela, he forgets. But whenever difficulty comes to the Gopas and Gopis, he remembers everything, he does that punishment to every Agasur, Putana, these all things, we know that, right? So he killed everyone. So, meaning here, so Krishna, Kunti Maharani is saying that Krishna, by seeing this sight, if you see the last word, last sentence, this sight is bewildering to me. When I see this, you just by seeing the rope only, you got bewildered and you were started crying, and while crying, what you are doing? There is the ointment in your eyes, and you are rubbing that. When you are rubbing that, so the ointment is coming out. So, and how Krishna is standing? Krishna is standing like this, because he is scared. The thief, when the thieves are scared, so either they will be, seeing everywhere, or they will be putting their head down, right? Because they have done some offense, they have created some problem. So they will be, by the same feeling guilty, they will be keeping head down. So Krishna is keeping head down, and he is, the ointment is there in the eyes, and he is rubbing his eyes. So what is happening is, those ointment coming out, and the water means from the eyes coming out. So by that way, this face is so blossoming, by seeing only one can feel. So we can see there how Krishna is got binded there. Yasoda, Mata Yasoda is not yet bind. Just we know that 2 fingers short. So those story I'm not going to cover. So in this, so Kunti Maharani is saying that by seeing this sight, I got totally bewildered that I cannot digest this, that you are the Supreme Person who bewilders everyone, and you are getting bewildered. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaya Mohiyanti Yat Surya. Mohiyanti means Yat Surya, means all the rishis, munis, Brahma gets bewildered from you, and you are just getting bewildered, means so to see, to reciprocate for the love of the pure devotee. That's what Prabhupada mentioned here. To Krishna, by Krishna is the Bhavagrahi Janardana. Krishna sees the Bhava. Krishna sees the love of a devotee, and then Krishna gets even bind himself, because in Krishna belly, if you see that, why we mentioned the universal form. In the universal form, everything is there. Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarvam pravartate. Everything emanates from me. Matah sarvam pravartate. So everything emanates, and Krishna again saying in the Chatusloki Bhagavatam also, aham evasam evagre nanyad sad asatparam paschad aham yad yatat se ye visisyat so samyam. So in Chatusloki Bhagavatam 2.9.33, so you'll find that 33 to 36, 33. So you'll find that aham evasam evagre, O Brahma, he is instructing to Brahma, O Brahma, hear attentively, everything emanates from me. Aham evasam evagre nanyad sad asatparam, sad and asad, the moving, non-moving, everything emanates from me. Paschad aham yatat sa yobisisyat samad. And after annihilation, everything will come to rest in me. So everything is resting in his belly. And can somebody bind by the rope? That belly can be binded by rope? Never, right? So that's by seeing the sight. Kunti Maharani, by seeing this sight, visualizing, if we ourselves close eyes, that's what in the starting I said, just close our eyes for 30 seconds and realize that what we read. So the same Damodar Lila, what we are having, we read that and we can visualize, like how Mother Yasoda is binding. And just she has taken the rope. By seeing the rope only, Krishna is getting bewildered. Oh, Mother is coming to bind me. And when she started binding, Krishna is not getting bound, but she is seeing the endeavor of Yasodama. She is keep on doing all, collecting the rope of the Braja, and she is binding. Krishna is not getting bound. But Krishna saw that endeavor. By seeing the endeavor, Krishna is getting bound. Because, Krishna, whatever endeavor we can do, but Krishna's mercy is very important. By Krishna's mercy only, things will be done. So, but we have to keep doing our endeavor, and by that only we can achieve love of Krishna. Like Mother Yasoda has achieved that love of Krishna, and Krishna got binded. So we are reading these examples, Leelas, pastime, because we can, accordingly we can follow. We can also use in our life those Leelas. It is said in the, in Bhagavatam, Mahajano Yenagatasa Pantha. So, how is the verse, Prabhu? Surtya vibhina naiko risiriyata matam parmanam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajano yen gatasa pantha. So, so means we have to hear from, all the sources, the Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya, that's what it is there. We have to hear attentively, and we have to then do the Swadhyaya. And Surtya Vivena, Naikor is serious. We have to approach the Guruj. Naikor is serious, Matam Pramanam. Krishna is saying that this is my evidence, this is my, suggestion, advice to you. Dharmasya Tattva. What is the essence of the Dharma? What is the essence of the religion? What is the principle of the religion? Dharmasya Tattvam, Nihitam Guhayam, which is very, very confidential. Nihitam Guhayam, Mahajano in Gatha Sapanta. Just follow Prabhupada, how Prabhupada did. So just we have to follow Prabhupada. Then we can get the, all the knowledge. And is that that watch is not set time? It's 16, okay. So we have time. We'll cover a little more. So like Prabhupada is mentioning in his diary, right? And Jaladuta diary, what he's mentioning? He's mentioning Nachao Prabhu, Nachao Semate. Prabhupada is so magnificent. He is written he's written Bhagavatam, he's written Bhagavad Gita, he's written Chaitanya Charitamrita. He's saying that I do not know scripture, I do not know Veda, but little bit, sometimes we do the service and we start, thinking ourselves, we have done so much of things. Or, little motivation is very important to motivate ourselves and to do more and more. But sometimes that motivation should not be as a proud. So otherwise that creates obstacle in our progress in the bhakti. Prabhupada is saying that काष्ठेरा पुतली जाता हमारे नचाते नाचाओ नाचाओ प्रभु नाचाओ से मैं काष्ठेरा पुतली we know that doll, wooden doll, the kids she's like playing, so the wooden dolls can be played anything, like the player can play like anything. So Prabhupada is saying that, oh Lord, you have brought me here, just make me dance, and so further he is saying that I do not know Veda, I do not know scripture, because he is so humble, that's what he is mentioning. So what essence here is, we have to follow Prabhupada, we should be very humble, that's what one of the quality of the devotee, right? What is the quality of devotee? Like somebody wears the ornament, then he looks beautiful, right? We have seen that in the function party when we go, how people dress like that, very, very kind of opulent. And what very, very good dress, and top of that some ornaments, jewelry, right? And by seeing through the eye, we see that they look good, right? But because that's the appearance we see from the eyes. So as per the Bhagavatam, what is the ornament? So that's given the definition of the ornament. What are the ornament of a devotee? So titiksha karunikaha suhirda sarvadehinam ajat satrava santa sadhava sadhubhusana. For a devotee, titiksha, tolerance, titiksha karunikaha, he should be soft-hearted. Titiksha karunikaha suhirda, he should be friend to everyone. Suhirda sarvadehinam means for all living entity, for animal, for human being, for trees, and for everybody. So suhirda sarvadehinam ajat satrava santa, he should not be envious to anyone. Ajat satrava santa sadhava sadhubhusana. So these are the qualities of a devotee. These are the sadhu bhusana. Bhusana means ornament, jewelry. These are the jewelry of the devotee. So if the devotee is having this jewelry, and he stands somewhere, he speaks somewhere, and he does services somewhere to the Lord, so that will be visible from that devotee. So by wearing this jewelry will not visible, devotee will not see that, that particular devotee is wearing that jewelry and all. They will, the pure devotee will understand that the jewelry he is just showing up. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam, va jagadisya kame, mama janmani janmanisware, bhagavatad bhaktir ahetu kitabai. So everything should be rendered to the service of the Lord. Na dhanam, the opulence, by showing that we cannot be a pure devotee. Na dhanam, na janam, by showing that, like people are respecting me, I have so many people following me. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, I have beautiful wife, and by that, oh, my wife is very, very, by that way, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam va jagdish. I compose lots of poems and all, I am very, very smart. So by that way, it is not only by what? So by das, dasanudas. So that way, that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further is saying that. So that way we'll be known, as a devotee. So that's the qualification of the devotee, that's the ornament of the devotee, and that way will be known. So here in this verse, Kunti Maharani is more focusing on, like, you bewildered, even Brahma, you bewildered, all the Hiranyakasipu is so powerful, right? Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyaksh took the earth and put there in the Garbhataka ocean only, right? So they are so powerful and all. Hiranyakasipu is saying that, oh Krishna, you are partial to the demigods, and you are impartial to the, you are always take favor to the demigods and always envious to the demons. you have killed my brother. And you wherever, though you see the demons, you kill them. So how you are saying in the Bhagavad Gita, like, Sammoham sarvbhutesu name dvasati na priya, whatever statement you are giving, that is wrong. So that is wrong. So one can become powerful, one can become in that way, but he cannot understand how Krishna reciprocates. That one can only understand, a devotee can understand how Krishna reciprocate. How Krishna reciprocate. Because Krishna is the bhava grahi janardana. Krishna goes on the bhava. That's what Krishna is saying, that ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya maite tesu chapyaham. So those who render service unto me, I am friend to them. So that Hiranyakashipu is not able to understand, because he's the demon and he's not having devotional attitude and devotional mind to, understand. That's what we have to have a, very, very humble attitude, and by that we have to follow the stages of the devotional service. Stages of the devotional service is what? Adav Shraddha. First we have Shraddha, we have come to temple. Adav Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha. We are in the association of the devotee, all great devotees association. Tatha Sadhu Sangha. Yatha Bhajan Kriya. We are doing the chanting. Chanting means Sukadeva Goswami always chants. He's doing that Bhagavatam. So this is kind of chanting. So Adav Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha Yatha Bhajan Kriya Tataha Anarth Nivriti. By doing these three, whatever obstacles are there in our body, whatever the problems are there in the body, that will go up slowly, slowly. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that Cheto Darpana Marjanam. So that will be clean up slowly, slowly. So Adav Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha Yatha Bhajan Kriya Tataha Narth Nivriti Syat Tataha Nishtha Tataha Ruchi. Then Nishtha means that will be become more strengthened and strengthened towards the devotional attitude to the Lord. Tataha Nishtha Tataha Ruchi. Then it will be more strengthened. Tataha Asakti. Without doing devotional service, we cannot live at all. We'll feel every vacuum, that if we don't do chanting, don't do devotional service. Tataha asakti, tataha bhava, tataha prema. Then love of the Godhead, like Mother Yashoda has got the love of the Godhead, and she is able to bind Krishna. So we can able to attain Krishna. That's what in the Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter, is attaining the Supreme. So if we attain the Supreme, chapter is over, right? Bhagavad Gita is over. Why then 9th chapter, most confidential knowledge, and then 10th chapter, opulence of the absolute, then 11th chapter, universal form, 12th chapter, devotional service, 13th chapter, the nature, enjoyer and consciousness, then 14th chapter, 3 modes of material nature, then 15th chapter, the yoga of the Supreme Person, 16th chapter, the divine and demoniac nature, 17th chapter, divisions of the faith, then 18th chapter, conclusion, and yoga of the Supreme Person. Why it is there? Then attaining the Supreme, we attain the Supreme in the 8th chapter. Right? So somebody will ask the question, right? So why need for that? So Krishna is the Bhavagrahi Janardana. We have to know the bhava of the Krishna, how Krishna reciprocates. That's what those other chapters are there. Even though we attain Krishna, if we go to the Goloka, what will go in the Goloka? What we think? We'll go and sleep there? We'll go and serve Krishna. How we can serve? We know Krishna, then we can serve Krishna, right? So that's our attitude, to know more about Krishna. That's what, after attaining the Supreme, most confidential knowledge. What are the confidential knowledge? Krishna is saying that to the Arjuna, I have given you all the knowledge. All the knowledge I have given you. Now you contemplate and reciprocate accordingly. Krishna is not saying that since I have told you, you have to follow. No. Krishna is saying that iti te jnanam akhyatam guhyataram maya bhimre sayat sesena yathamati tatha kuru. Yathamati tatha kuru. Whatever you wish, you do that. You are free to do whatever you wish to do. Itite jnanam akhyatam. I have given you all the knowledge. Itite jnanam akhyatam guhyat guhyataram maya. This is most confidential. Itite jnanam akhyatam guhyat guhyataram maya. Bhimresayad. Contemplate on that. Bhimresayad sesena yathamati tatha kuru. And whatever we used to do. So we'll close here by this. And as I said in the beginning of a start of the session, that if we do not visualize by reading this verse and we do not see Krishna from our eye, so we'll see Krishna in the group. So are we by so far we are able to see Krishna or not? Let's close 30 seconds again our eyes and see whether we have seen Krishna or not. 3, 2, 1, go. We'll open our eye. So are we able to see Krishna? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, Prabhuji, yes. Mataji? Yes. Yeah, Mataji? Yeah. Yeah. So it was beginning of the session, there was a question. At the end, this is the answer. Yeah, Mataji? You are able to see Krishna?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you turn your face and we all see. I said, if you don't able to see, we'll all see together. So everybody now see again. So Krishna, see there. Mother Yashoda has binded Krishna. Just turn yourself and see there. Are we able to see now?
With our open eyes?
Yeah, with our open eyes. Now we have open eyes and we are seeing the Krishna. So that's the meaning was, like Kunti Maharani has given this prayer, this Damodar prayer. This is the Damodar prayer, and that's what when we are reading that, how Krishna is getting binded, that we are visualizing. No, oh Krishna, a child does naughty things, and then mother is coming with a stick, child will be scared. So Krishna, being supreme, he is getting scared. That's the bewilderment. So I'll stop by this. If any comment, question, and anything, then we can discuss on that. Time is at 30. Yeah, yeah, Mataji.
Thank you for class. It was really sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
You were talking about the qualities of a devotee. So
Right.
I'm curious, like, what if we feel in our heart that we're genuinely trying to serve Krishna, we're trying to do devotional service and his devotees. So, but we still experience these things like intolerance, hard-heartedness, envious. They come up. So, what does that mean? Because the solution is usually said to be devotional service.
Right.
But we're really trying, we can always try harder to make sure it's always about Krishna, but sometimes it feels like, I don't know, these things are coming up.
Right. So question is, as we discussed during the session about the qualities of a devotee, like that should be tolerance, and also, but even though knowing the fact, we do not realize that or do not have that much what it is needed, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is again saying that in the same verse, third in ISKCON, third verse, Trinadapi sunichena tarurapi sahisuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. So Prabhupada says, the meaning of the verse is Trinadapi sunichena. We know all this meaning of the verse, right? Or shall I repeat? Because it will take little time. So what I am trying to say is, Trinadapi sunichena, I will go very short. Trinadapi sunichena tarurapi sahisuna. So we should be tolerant like a grass. You know, if you stamp on a grass will not react and will not bite you. If you stamp on someone will react, right? Trinadapi sunichena tarurapi sahisuna. Like the tree, how tree is tolerant, even the winter season, storm is there, or snow is there, everything is there, still standing, Tarorapi says, Amanina manadena. We should not desire for more and more respect and all. Amanina manadena kirtaniya sadhari. The last phase is this, the solution of this, kirtaniya sadhari. So when we do chanting more and more, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kirtaniya sadhari. So chant. Prabhupada said, chant. Somebody will say, can't. So we have to see how much we chant. Prabhupada said 99% tolerance comes from chanting. 99% humbleness comes from chanting. So chanting, now coming to your real question, when it will come, how it will come. So we have taken millions of birth. Manusyanam sahasresu kaschid. So we have taken up millions of birth, thousands of birth. So now we are in the human birth. So this has to be slowly, when we were talking about anartha, will slowly washed out, slowly clean up. Suppose one balab is there, and from 100 years or 50 years or 2 years, when you go for the vacation even for a month, 2 months, 3 months, there will be dust on that, right? Dust. When you switch on, it won't be very light. You have to clean it. So if you closed for a house for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, there will be dust, fully dust, blackish. If you switch on, there will be no light at all. So that's our situation. So we are chanting is, removing all the dust slowly. So when the dust will be removed, then we'll become fully humble. If you see that devotee, you see that Maharaj comes here, any Maharaj, how they are humble. So it takes time. We are practitioner, we are practicing. So by practice, we'll become perfect. But practice should be good practice. Otherwise, people are thinking their own practice by smoking also, and by drinking alcohols also. They are practicing. But that practice is bad practice. So they will get perfection in the bad practice. So we have to practice good practice, then we'll get perfection. And that way, we'll become humble and tolerant. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Mataji, please.
It's the process, the means and the end.
Mataji, please.
It's the process, the means and the end.
Yeah. So we have to keep doing. Yeah, chant more. 99% comes from the chanting only. We have to chant. That's what Prabhupada is saying one time. So chant. So other people are there, means from outside. They say, Prabhupada is saying, they say, can't. So we have to chant. See, Prabhu is chanting, so always we have to keep. That's what Krishna is saying. Manmana bhav mad bhakto. Always keep Krishna in the mind. Yeah, Madhyaji mam namaskaru. Madhyaji mam namaskaru. Mam yavasyasi satyamte pratijane. Then you will become my friend. And when we become friend of Krishna, Krishna possesses all the opulence. Somebody, in this material world, somebody is having little opulence, kind of in one country, little opulence. In wealth, he may not be powerful, like, the WWF fighters are there, they are very powerful, right? And so, like, say some example, Elon Musk, if you say he's the owner of Tesla, so he's wealthier. So that's what, if we become friend of Elon Musk, we'll feel proud. Oh, he's wealthier, I become friend of that. No need to worry, he will give me house, car, everything, right? But Krishna possesses all the opulence. He possesses wealth, he possesses beauty, he possesses power, he possesses all the opulence, right? And Krishna is saying that just do our senses, you become my friend. Right? So that we have to follow and we become friend to the Krishna. And Krishna, that's what we discussed about Yasoda Ma. Yasoda Maya, when Krishna saw the love of the Yasoda Ma, and Krishna got binded. So we have to do our endeavor. Krishna reciprocates accordingly. Krishna gives the mercy. Thank you so very much. We'll end the session here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much. Very nice.